sick, right? But moving on to our next story, a woman is being made to pay 100,000 dirhams and loses her dog to her ex-fiancé. Now, an incident recently took place in Abu Dhabi where a woman lost a hefty amount of 100,000 dirhams lawsuit against her ex-fiancé, in which she was attempting to seek compensation for moral and psychological damages as a result of the man refusing to return the dog that the woman adopted. Now, this was reported by Khaleej Times. The Arab woman informed that Abu Dhabi court of first instance that the man had proposed to her but later cancelled their engagement due to some misunderstandings. Now, the report states that La Prada, the dog, that's the dog's name, who was adopted from an animal care center and was later given to her fiancé at the time. They were still together, and she saw her dog as a family pet, as both she and her ex-fiancé loved animals quite deeply. And once their union ended, the woman asked the man to return her dog, but he refused, and this entire situation took a very legal turn.
Oh no. Proof of phone conversations and a copy of a certificate issued by the animal care centre was presented by the Arab woman in her defence. Moreover, the woman also requested for compensation of 100k. All claims were then denied by the ex-fiancé, and he handed the court signed ownership transfer documents showing that La Parada was legally under his ownership. So it gets difficult. After hearing both sides, Abu Dhabi court dismissed the woman's lawsuit and ordered her to pay for the man's legal expenses. So she doesn't get that 100k, and I guess the doggy stays with the daddy.
Yeah, the doggy stays with the dad, and instead she's the one who has to bear the legal expenses that the man had to pay for. But I mean, really, it's such a... It feels like quite a custody battle situation here, you know, like your pet becomes like your child. You get so close, and then to have that, it's just really, really heartbreaking.
Well, it's a word of warning, and I'm going to look at it from the pet angle because James and I, my boyfriend, we have a dog together, but it's all under James's name. But also potentially, let's say, for example, if you don't have animals with your partner, what if you bought a car together? And the car, because I'm just thinking of another couple I know, the car is in his name.
Okay.
And it's like, and I know you should like it, but it's like, for me, it would be, right now, if my relationship ended, it would be Goose. Like, what would happen to Goose?
Yeah.
But other people could be like, what if you bought this expensive car? If you would. What if you bought this expensive car? It's the same. So like, it is that thing that if you are in a committed relationship with someone, you have something that's very dear to your heart, and then you split, what's going to happen? So sometimes those conversations are worth having.
Oh my God, just like the worst conversations to have. And then in this situation, like it ended up at court and just fighting for, oh my God, your pet. I can't imagine how difficult it must be on the both of them, because we don't really know their situation. Like, we're hearing both sides, we're reading what's there, but honestly, like it's still like doesn't matter what the situation is. Just being a pet parent, you know, they both are going through like a very hard time, and so is the pet for sure.
And of course, we haven't touched on the family matters, if that were the case, but that would be a whole other heartbreaking situation.
That's a lot of money, 100,000.
What would be yours in your relationship right now if you broke off? What would be the thing that would be the difficult thing to let go?
We don't have anything we own together. Maybe the access key. No, he'll have to give me back my access key to my parking.
He has access key to your parking.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't have a car, so I just gave him my access key so he can park at my place. But no, otherwise we don't have anything we share. If we had a dog...
But it doesn't even need to... Let's say, for example, if it's not like a massive monetary value, it could be something that you won together, or something that, like, for example, what if he has like a jumper, for example, that you love, but it's his? Or so, you know, something like that you're like, oh, I don't want to give that back. Sorry, I don't want to go down this road.
We fought enough so that all our things are like already separated from before.
I thought you guys didn't fight.
No, like you fight and then you get over it.
Yeah, of course. So, healthy.